Hi people, and I am back again. اوكي تأخر الوقت الساعة 12 وربع. It's 15 minutes after, actually 16 minutes after midnight, but we are back. I came on the previous Hi Kandaka magazine. Hi Adarab. So we came in a little bit an hour earlier, and then yeah, Ashraf wasn't ready, but then now Sudanpreneur is ready. Hi DJ Talal, and we're going to come live and we're going to actually talk about Instagram and its content and how to choose the content on Instagram if you have a business or whatever. Tibian, hello. And Ustaz Ashraf is meant to be joining me. We're not going to have a very long conversation, but حتكون شوية قصيرونة يعني. And I just wanted to say that I've not been on live for the past, I don't know, so long. And that is because Aboud is not well. So my son is not well, and I've been looking after him. Ukida. Hi, Musab. And that's it. So I've not been on live. I hope you can hear me. But I'm going to come back on it. Hi, Majid Maali. So anyways, I'm gonna be coming back on live as soon as possible. And I'll be on top of it. This is my plan. But yeah, my son needs to get better. And I think yani it doesn't look like he has corona, but he's a little bit unwell وكده. He has a cold. So you feel like I don't want to interact with him. So I don't know. فما بعرف. فهو عيان. So we're keeping our physical distancing. And then every time my son is like, "Oh my God, Mama, didn't you hug?" And I'm like, "You're sick." I don't hug sick people. But anyways, coming back, I'm waiting for Ashraf to come on. While we're waiting for Sudanpreneur, who's here, I'm not gonna entertain you with my stories anymore. Um, he's getting better, I think. And now I'm getting sick. So عيانة كمان. Hi Ashraf.
السلام، كيفك يا مايا؟ إن شاء الله كويسة.
كويس الحمد لله. Tibian, thank you. يعني
كفارة سلامة ولدك يا زولا.
الله يسلمك. Oh my God, it's so weird. يعني انت you know like I'm scared, like I'm worried about him والحاجات دي كلها. لكن في نفس الوقت I'm like I don't want to be in the same room with him. You know, it's like اطلع برا.
This thing is serious,
But
huh?
anyways,
That's what's up.
yeah, but he's well. He's okay. I think he just has a cold كده. I think he's okay.
إن شاء الله خير يا زولا، إن شاء الله خير.
إن شاء الله. Hi أشرف الليلة we're going to be talking about شنو?
So we're going to talk about Instagram and we're going to talk about a little bit about content creation, right?
Instagram. hmm I'm just gonna pin the topic. So first of
No
all,
problem.
Instagram. Instagram is actually picking up right now. بالذات هنا في السودان. يعني a lot of people go on Instagram, but it's not really as famous as Facebook لسه.
لسه كده مشكلة. Yeah. Um. So Instagram, you know, like how I did the session on like LinkedIn. So I'm gonna do like something similar to the Instagram for you guys. All right. But
Okay.
first of all, I wanted to talk to you about like in terms of and your account this week, like what sort of yani, tasks did you set and stuff like that, and because every week we
This
try to
week
give
was,
homework and stuff like
yes,
that.
this week was a little bit off the radar, basically because Aboudi wasn't well, so I wasn't really focusing on that. So it's kind of like my week off, completely off social media. I spent so much time with me and reality in comparison to like the social media. And I wasn't updating, I wasn't posting, I wasn't putting much stories, وكده. So I was really behind,
Okay,
which is
okay,
bad.
that's what's up. I lie, it's not bad, because like at the end of the day, and everyone's got their own journey. Because like I have a really good friend
Yeah.
of mine, and I give a big shout out to her. So basically, let me tell you the craziest story. I don't want to I don't want to put her out on the spot, but basically,
I know I
know,
shouldn't.
so number one, big shout out to Ahfad University because that's where I met her, and she's an Ahfad graduate. So basically, so her name is Joedia. So shout out to Joedia. She's right now
Hi.
in Malaysia. So I think they're actually like asleep right now. I don't know. And
Oh
it's very
yeah, it's
difficult
okay.
to keep in touch with anyone in like Asia, man. It's like people in Canada and America is fine. Like right now it's 11 o'clock for them. It's cool. Like, and people in like Far East Asia, man, they're always tomorrow. You get what I mean? Like when you're talking to them,
Exactly.
and if it's at night, there it's like, listen, لا يا man, they're like they're walking about. فهمت علي؟ الصباح بكرة. And you're never on the same date. يعني فهمت علي؟ Right.
Like,
Anyways,
yeah,
so basically,
anyways.
Joeria. So basically, she studied family science, and then yeah, Zara, she said 6 hour difference. Well, like the 6 hours make all the difference in the world. Anyways, but basically, she studied family science, and then she got engaged, she got married, and then she had a kid Tawali, like after her wedding and stuff like that, like within the first year and a half. And then he took her from Mahfad to like Malaysia, فهمت علي?
Oh my
And then when
God.
she was there, shout out to her husband and to her two little kids now. So,
Oh
anyways, she
wow.
then did like a master's in business,
Nice.
and then she set up her own like consultancy thing. So she does like a lot of, like she works with a lot of people and helps them out with their social media, and she does like a lot of content creation and a lot of Instagram. So basically, like one of her
Nice.
posts in particular, she was saying, yani, literally, we're all in the same journey. Yani, we all wake up super early, like waiting to post, you know what I mean? And then like, and when you don't post even for a day or a week or a month, you know what I mean? And everyone's got their own journey, so don't stress about it and don't worry too much about it. And
Yes, I'm
yeah,
trying. I'm trying and I'm keeping it positive. And I'm like, you know what? No matter how many times you fall, you need to always pick it up and move forward. Ask Doctor
okay,
is saying, who is this? Who are you talking about, Ashraf?
all right. So Ask Doctor number one. Shout out to the sisters. Ask Doctor. Um, and basically her
And
name is
صح, no, no,
Gia.
no, wait, دقيقة. Massive
You guys
shout
might
out to
actually
them.
know her.
And we wanted to say, like, صح, ask this, ask Doctor. You had the interview
DXR.
yesterday. Yes, DXR. You had the interview yesterday with the UNICEF, and I think massive, massive shout out to you guys and like your participation with the UNICEF Sudan. يعني you get a well done for that, guys. You get massive, massive thumbs up, wallahi.
Wallahi,
So
like,
well done.
Ask Doctors. Yani me and them, we have a special relationship. Because you see, like, when I started Instagram, and when I started Sudan Hub, it was in 2011. Right. So as soon as Instagram came out, and I was on Instagram, right? And then I built up a community. I was on Sudan Hub, and I built up a community of like up to 2,500 people. And then basically, I had a lot of problems with Sudan Hub, and I'll talk about them sometime. But I know Maya knows like the whole story, all right? And then I set up Sudanpreneur, and I set it up in 2014. You get what I mean? And then after that, like I completely stopped doing any work on Sudan Hub. I just left it until 2018, 19, like when the revolution happened and stuff like that. So I've seen a lot of pages like develop over time. You know what I mean? So like Black Doctors, like they started like one of the early people that were on Instagram, and in terms of like the amount of work they've done to break down like stigma and
Yeah.
talk about like mental health, and and then on top of that, like they also had like a whole big setback with having their account like hacked and stuff like that. You
بالضبط
know what I mean?
بالضبط exactly,
So,
yeah.
and then I've seen they've been on like a lot of and they've been on a lot of lives and a lot of discussions, talking to a lot of different organizations, making sure people are talking about mental health. So they really changed.
And keep
But to
talking
answer
about
the
it, dude.
question,
Uh-huh.
like يعني Dinan or يعني the sisters, Ask Doctor sisters. Um, so there's a guy called DY, and I'm sure you guys know him because he's always at Ahfad. He's friends with Nas Ahmed Al Abeid or Saleh Al Abeid, my twin cousins. But he has an older sister. Her name is Gia. So that's who the person that I'm talking about.
MashaAllah. So coming
Yeah.
back to the Instagram and content.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So now I talked to you guys a little bit about like my Instagram, like my journey with Instagram. And then also the other thing you guys have to remember, and I've got like quite a few accounts on Instagram as well, as you guys
You
know.
do.
So I've got Sudan Hub, and before it used to be called Sudan Hub. So basically Sudan Hub, what it's about, it's, well, to be honest, you guys, if you guys can do me a favor, like this would really help me, and I think it would actually help you guys a lot as well. Right. But if you go to Sudan Hub, all right, you know what, I'm gonna switch my camera around. But the thing I want you guys to do is, if you guys, when you have like your home page, usually it defaults to Google or Bing or whatever search engine you use, right? Or sometimes you have like a home page, right? But what I want you guys to do is to change the home page to this page, yeah? All right. So it's called sudanhub.com, all right?
Okay.
And then
So
basically,
you want
you
people
see, it's got a
people
lot of information, right? So I'm just going to talk you
mm-hmm,
through it, right? So you've got here, you've got the economy of Sudan, all right?
mm-hmm.
Then here, you've got before you visit, you've got like what to do, all the places of interest.
Okay.
You know, if you go to the embassies, come on, look at this, yeah. It tells you like all the embassies, right? It tells you telephone number, etc., etc. All right. And
Nice,
then
nice, nice
it's
intro.
also got all the tour operators. It's got arrival in Sudan, all right?
Nice.
It's got even like Arabic phrases, right? You see? Useful Arabic
Okay.
phrases, right? Let's see that.
Okay.
All right. So it's got a lot of stuff,
Well
yeah.
done. Uh-huh. What do you want us to do?
Change your homepage to sudanhub.com
Okay.
and get all of
Okay.
your friends to go sudanhub.com. All right.
Okay. Okay then.
So in terms of like Instagram, all right, and when you've got like an account, all right, there's usually, and you can see the insights, right? And I'm gonna switch the camera back because
Okay.
I'm gonna use my other phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give you guys like a sneak peek behind like Sudanpreneur, right? So all right, I hope you guys can see this a little bit. All
Yeah.
right, so it's Sudan Hub. All right, so if you go to Insights, all right, so it tells you like what you've done, all right, and it tells you like the interaction with each
Yes.
thing, whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. And then the most important thing I wanted to show you guys is, well, the second most important, all right. But it tells you, you see like who followed, who unfollowed, stuff like that, right? But the things I know I spam a lot, so like bear with me. But the thing I wanted to show you guys is this, all right. So in terms of this is like where my traffic is. Okay, you guys, yeah,
Okay.
you guys can see it, right? So
Yes.
you've got Khartoum, all right, and then you've got like the age range. So like that's where who most of the people that follow my page is, you know.
Okay.
And then you've got like the gender as well. So it's so I've got a little bit more men than I've got women. But the thing is, it changes over time as well, all right. But these are the things that you guys need to keep track of, right?
Okay. So is
Um,
it important in determining like how much insight do you need? And when you have an Instagram page, you really don't really want to study it this much. مثلا how much insight would you advise? يعني should people check this out the insights every 2 3 weeks, every month, every week? يعني how often should we like engage with our insights?
all right, I would say, all right, you need to keep track of this. So I'd say like you need to keep track of it like weekly. All right,
Oh
because
wow,
don't
okay.
forget,
Okay.
you want to have a plan. So you want to see,
Nice one.
yani, what you're, you want to, because the most important thing is you need the data, right? So to be
Okay.
honest, if you can check it daily, it's better. Then you have the data, you can track yourself day by day, right? But at the same time, if you don't really have, sorry, you guys don't really have like a target of, you know what I mean, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, whatever. All right, then there's no, yani, then maybe once a month is fine. You know what I mean? It's just to keep track. But at the same time, like, and you want to see who the main people yeah, you see, like Axe Doctor said, they do daily.
Exactly. Nice
You see
one.
what I mean? So I would definitely recommend like do it daily, right? For me, because don't forget,
Yeah.
I've got like, let me show you another thing. Like, right? I've got, you see what I mean? So I've got like a lot of accounts. You know what I mean? And I have to manage so many accounts, right? It's
Okay.
annoying. Like you see, if I go to, wait, let me show you. Like if I go to, so this one is like my personal account, right? You know what I mean? Which is Ashraf Khalifa, which is the one that like I mostly put, you get what I mean? But
Yeah.
then I've got like another account, which is this one, yeah.
I just wanted to say hi to AG. Hi. That's it. Hi.
So basically I've got like a lot of, you know what I mean? So all the accounts that I'm trying to like push at the same time, they're here, you know? And then like for example,
Okay.
another reason why I like entrepreneurship so much and why I'm big about it, this is like our MDX Entrepreneurship Society. So like, you know what I mean? So,
Nice.
but recently, like I've been doing like a lot of like rebranding and stuff like that. So if I can talk to you about my own journey with content creation and stuff like that. And then I'm going to
I
talk to you
think
guys. in part
And
two, like about
also,
like accounts that I
okay,
really like in terms of the way that they post. If that's all right with you, yeah, Maya.
yeah, definitely. But I'm also saying that how important is it for you to be active or proactive on your social media? Now, this is the other question. Yani, if you're a business a service provider, and you're a small business, a startup ولا حاجة زي كده, how important is it for you to start selling or to start being يعني present في social media, especially on Instagram? يعني remembering that most people هنا في السودان بيكونوا Facebookers, they're not Instagrammers. Well, does it
That's what I'm
depend on the
saying. So like
audience?
with yeah, that's exactly why you need to know who your traffic is. Because if you put
Okay.
it this way, right? So Instagram is for young people. And there's a big reason why it's for young people. Because Facebook is now for old people. And
Yeah.
not just any old people. It's for bored, retired baby boomers. You get what I mean? Like literally the fastest growing
Family
category.
members.
Listen, yeah, your uncles and aunts and like,
Yeah.
I'm 31. So like my dad's people, them, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and that's why like Facebook is not your market if that's who your audience is, you know what I mean? But at the same time, don't forget, like you just link your Facebook to your Instagram account and then you're good, you
Exactly.
know what I mean? So it's like perfect.
Exactly.
And then the other thing as well, like you've got and it links to Twitter as well, so you don't need, you know what I mean? You might want to make specialized content
Yeah.
for Twitter, but with
Yeah.
Instagram you've already got like all three. So to be honest, that's why I just use Instagram, it's much easier. Because don't forget, like there's also like Snapchat and there's like, you know what I mean, so
And
many
there's
other things that you could
TikTok.
do. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you can make
TikTok.
an account for everything, man. Like a TikTok account, you can make a LinkedIn for your bit. And then the other thing, which is more important than everything, yeah, Maya, this is like a source of contention between the two of us, even though, all right. So you see, like I've got my personal account, you see, Ashraf Khalifa, right? And then I've got Sudan Entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? And then I've also got Sudanpreneur and Sudan Hub, you get what I mean? So,
Okay.
but for you, you've only got like one account. You know what I mean? So for
One.
you, it's very like, because when we keep talking about like working on your business or in your business, you know what I mean? So it makes a big difference, right? Like, so for example, like with Sudan Hub, like let's go to Sudan Hub, right? So this one, and it's not really that good because don't forget, and I managed to get it to like 2,500. And then I just stopped doing any work on it, which is quite. And then the second thing I did, which was also like quite bad as well, like if you notice, like a lot of the content is like before I started this campaign thing, which I'm gonna talk you guys through. But before that, you know what I mean? A lot of the content was very similar to like the content I had on Sudanpreneur, you know what I mean? But at the same time, don't forget people can go through and like see the content, right? And then recently, like I've started getting a lot of people like coming onto my account, especially like Sudanpreneur. And basically that's because I started like this campaign where I'm trying to get people to like talk about Sudanese entrepreneurship. So like it looks
Nice.
nice on this page because I've got them all like leaving like messages and videos and stuff like that, like even
Oh, nice.
like stuff like that, which is sick. And then also like if you use the hashtag, you know what I mean? I am Sudanpreneur is quite, but
Yes,
I've tried
exactly.
to and then also like we've got the Green for Darfur campaign because that's all about Green for Darfur.
Nice.
Um, and then yeah, also I've got my awesome t-shirts, which you guys
I know. Tell us about the
you need to snap.
t-shirts.
All right, we'll get to the t-shirts. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna flip. Wait 1 minute. Yeah, so I've got my awesome T-shirt right here. Sudan Hub
Hey.
360. That's it. So basically,
It looks nice.
I had blue, white, and black, but I've run out of stock. So I've got like some new T-shirts, but these ones are all in black. So I've got extra large,
Nice.
I've got medium, and also I'm selling them for £20, right? And at first, I was gonna give half of the money to charity. I was gonna say, 50% is gonna go fill a heart. Then I thought, you know what? I might as well give all of the money to charity, right? So basically, £10 is gonna go to fill a heart, and then the second £10 is gonna go to something that's very, very close to my heart, which is very, very important as well, which is Ahfad University. All right. So we've
Nice.
set up here. We've got an Ahfad support group. So I'm gonna give them £10 for every T-shirt I sell, and the other £10 I'm gonna send to Sudan for the people in fill a heart.
So ask DXR want a t-shirt and Ali Fitness want a t-shirt as well. How can they get a
Okay,
t-shirt?
you know what I'm gonna do? I've
And I
got,
already got my
I don't know.
t-shirt, by the way. I'm just saying. Just saying.
All right,
I already
listen, yeah.
got my t-shirt.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Because my t-shirts, they're right here, yeah. So these are the
Okay.
t-shirts I've got. All right, let me show you. So you've got like different sizes and stuff like that. All right.
Ali
So I'm gonna
Fitness.
give the whole
Ali,
bag. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna give the
tell
whole
us
bag
your size.
to Maya. All right.
Oh, wow.
All right. And then Maya, انت تصرف فيهم. You get what I mean? But remember, give the money to Ahfad and give the other money to Nasfila Heart. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, and it's better for me to
How are they gonna get the t-shirts?
exactly because either, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna sell them all in Sudan or I'm gonna sell them here. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is most
Or you
likely
could send the stuff through DHL.
exactly. So I'm just gonna send this batch to you guys there, and then you can sell them. And then we're gonna make more
We
T-shirts,
collect the
inshallah.
money. Okay.
And then also I'm planning to make hats as well. That's gonna be coming very soon. So make sure you buy the hats. Yeah.
So if
But
they want to buy the t-shirts right now, they can contact you though on
all right, listen. I'm
Sudanpreneur.
gonna
DM you, صح?
no. I'm gonna set up a link on Sudan Entrepreneurs, and then
Okay.
basically you just fill out an order form, and then I'm gonna put my bank
Okay.
account details. So people that are like in the diaspora, which to be honest is really my main customer because
Okay.
economic sanctions and stuff. I don't really want to be messing with you guys. I don't want to be like, yo, this guy is like terrorist laundering, money laundering. That's no. So international people that
يخسي
want
عليك يا
Visa,
أشرف.
MasterCard, PayPal, فهمت علي؟ or if you're in Sudan, yeah, I'm gonna send you guys my dad's number, which is very nice and simple, and all you guys need to do is تحويل
Is
رصيد.
okay.
So if my
I
dad be
thought
like, yep,
like
this guy gave me
inbook.
ايوه inbook. انا خلاص هقول له اعمل لنا inbook. انا have an account in Khartoum with in Bank of
Exactly.
Khartoum. Yeah. But the
Yes,
problem
yes.
is like I haven't been to Sudan من 2017.
It
قالوا
doesn't
لي
matter.
حساب لا قالوا لي حسابك ده ما عارف. So if you guys could help me with this, getting me like an inbook link or whatever, then I would,
Or we could use
but
my bank account.
exactly then ايوه Maya. Unless what, actually Maya I trust. Maya is my business partner. Yeah. So I'm gonna put her inbook. If anyone wants to buy a t-shirt, you get
Yes.
what I mean? You have to pay the money. I'll tell you why, because then
First.
I can buy more t-shirts. You get what I mean? But any profits I make, I'm going to give the money to fill a heart and to Ahfad support me. You know what I mean?
Nice. And we also have
Inshallah.
somebody else offering help as well. Yes, Raf.
That's
Musab.
perfect. Perfect. Wazab. I'm
Yeah.
already. All right.
Perfect. So
Um,
this is the first part of the Instagram content. We're gonna get back on the second part, sir.
yeah. But also the other thing that we're going to do as well, make sure people that it's not on Sudanpreneur. It's going to be on Sudan Entrepreneur.
Yes, yes.
And then
I'm
Maya's
going
going to
to
join.
add
I'm going to
the
bring her to
account,
that.
by the way.
Let me type it for you guys because you guys might.
Yes, type it, and then I'm gonna add it on this video so that people can check it out as well.
Tamam.
Are you gonna type it? I'm gonna type it later, Ashraf. Okay, guys,
ما
stay
مشكلة.
tuned, and
يلا
we're
سلام.
going to go to the account Sudan Entrepreneur. This is the account that we're going to be live on. So good luck.
Yeah, it's Sudan
Bye.
Entrepreneurs with an S يا جماعة.
With an S.
Sudan, أيوة. Sudan Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.